In a failed attempt to try to tell us that her and her man broke up, Summer Walker ended up shooting her own self in the foot. Girl, is y'all ready to talk about it? Let's juice.
Come on, Blaze.
It's the beef for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Voodoo Doll TV back with a quick little juice or whatever. And girl, now we talking about Summer Walker. Summer Walker must be a little slow. Let's start there. Because remember, y'all, she came out and said she don't be taking no baths like that, girl. Anyway, that's not why we here. We here because Summer Walker decided to go online to tell us, that she done broke up with her man. Now, this is the thing that I have to say about that. Number one, when y'all be putting your man all over social media, now you got to update us on when you break up with him. And it makes you look crazy. It really does. So when you, like I said, put your man all up on social media, now you're telling us y'all done broke up. And that's one thing. But it's another thing when you tell everybody, but then try to throw somebody else under the bus while you saying it. So, girl, Summer Walker got up here and said, I tried my best to be Jada Waiter, but I couldn't. It was cute, though. I wish him the best. So, she's talking about she done broke up with doggone, what's his name? Lil Meech from BMF, child. And it was just sickly because she also goes on to say, can't do that cheating stuff. Summer Walker, to me, has a mental problem. And I feel like Lil Meech have one, too. The reason I'm saying that is because Lil Meech, first of all, like we said, he just popped into fame when he did his daddy show on BMF, girl. He's playing his daddy on BMF, and he's just getting into fame. And their relationship seemed a little toxic or whatever, but I guess it worked for them, so I never really cared or say nothing because, again, it's just like, who gives a damn? These celebrity couples do this stuff all the time. They get together, they break up, they get together, they break up. I think when they got together, or one time she was kind of hinting at them breaking up, he basically said she ain't going nowhere, we gonna be together forever and all of this BS. And originally when I saw them got together, I said, well, how this couple got together? But then I remember they said Lil Meech was musty. That happened down there in New Orleans when they said he came, did a show, and that girl said he smelled like a pound of onions. She said Lil Meech was musty. She said, Ryan ain't told me that, but Lil Meech was musty. So I said, oh, that makes sense now. That makes sense why they together. Both of them don't take a bath. But listen, the girl tried to come at this girl and basically tell her, or basically add her in and using her as a reference as to why she ain't gonna stay with somebody. And the girl ended up clapping back, as she should, because it was just unnecessary. And not only did the Jada girl clap back, Twitter clapped back, right? So the girl clapped back and was just like, girl, first of all, why am I in it? But then she responded and said, I learned my lesson from one kid. MFers around here starting their own trends and trying to insert me in for laughs on the shade room. No. And then she starts to laugh. Okay, so they said, I didn't say this, but they said that Summer got about 3 kids and 3 baby daddies. So how you gonna try to bring this girl in and you big dummy, you can't even get yourself together? And I am by no means trying to shame her for having 3 baby daddies, but I would figure a woman who would try to use another woman to basically make her feel better about her decisions would probably be a woman who don't have 3 baby daddies. I'm just saying. So anyways, child, yeah, she came out and said that or whatever. The girl Jada clapped back at her, which was a good one because she said she learned her lesson, after 1, not 3. Okay, that's a big difference for the girls. You know what I'm saying? But the girls started clapping back on her on Twitter. They did not come here to play with Summer Walker as they shouldn't because it was very unprovoked and unnecessary. So one girl wrote, Summer Walker mentioning Jada's situation with Baby because of Meech cheating is weak ass behavior. I'm sorry. Then she goes on to say, y'all bitches can never stand on your own and face your own shit. That's some real shit. Because why you have to bring another girl in it? Like, that wasn't even necessary. Like, you breaking up with him, that's one thing. But why bring somebody else into it? So now another person said, now why did Summer have to say she couldn't be Jada Waiter? LOL, poor Jada be catching strays unprovoked. That was very unprovoked. The next one says, Summer Walker did not need to throw shade at Jada the way she did. She could have gotten her point across perfectly fine without this. Absolutely. But she wanted a moment and she wanted some attention, and now everybody's giving her the attention she needs. I've always thought she was like an attention, well, not really an attention seeker because she's very shy, according to her. But ultimately, since she's been in this relationship, she's been flaunting this man around, and it's just like, Girl, you know, if when you flaunt them, that's one thing, but when you lose them, you got to tell us about that too. And I'm gonna get to that at the end of the video. Let's see some more tweets. This person says, Summer Walker a whack ass bird. Why throw shade at Jada unprovoked? Cause you keep making terrible decisions and men and ignoring blatant red flags. You bitches kill me with that. Own your own decisions and stop dragging others down with you. Okay? Now this person was, listen, you was spitting, girl. You was spitting. You told her right. Like, it was so unprovoked. Nobody needed to know that. You know what I'm saying? And it just brings me and leads me to the idea of when she had beef with Jess Hilarious. Y'all remember when Jess had got on the Breakfast Club and was basically talking about Lil Meech or whatever, saying that he was in her DM, or what was it? I can't remember. Okay, I got it. I remember. It was when, I guess, Vivica Fox had this movie about the First Lady of BMF, and Jess is in the movie, and he wrote under the comments, who greenlit this ish or whatever. And she was just like, watch your mouth, Lil Musty. Because, you know, like I said, that video of him being musty in New Orleans, that girl was dead serious. That girl was dead serious when she said Meech was musty. She said he smelled like a pound of onions. That's what she said. But I guess once she said, stop playing with me, watch your mouth, Lil Musty, aka Meech, he felt some type of way, and then he turned around and tried to say that she was in the DMs, and then she came out proving that she wasn't in the DMs and all of that stuff. And it was a whole back and forth. It was just ridiculous, right? And one thing I didn't like about what she did was she called Jess a man, which is a go-to that a lot of black women are doing with each other, especially dark-skinned black women. I just don't get it. But let's get into what she said. So Summer, coming to the rescue of her man, said, and Jess, you really a weird ass bitch. What black woman hopes another black woman gets cheated on? LOL, like, huh? That's dark. And then congratulates a man, tries to link with him, and turns right around a short time later to say he stink. Have you even met one of us? I understand you wasn't nobody's first choice on the show, but this isn't how you try to solidify your spot. Like, you just missed being a nigga by one chromosome. Lord forgive me, but damn. You think being so ugly, you try to be sweeter. Being ugly in and out isn't a good combination and will not get you far in this country. For starters, as two dark-skinned black women, can we stop basically being colorists in our own community? I'm talking about because there's sub-communities in the community, number one. Can we stop being colorists amongst each other? Because you're just saying a girl look like a man because she have African features, like black people features. Summer contours her face and goes get all them surgeries and all that and just wanted to basically find a way to drag the girl. But that's not why we're here. The thing is, I can remember her going at Jess so hard, you know what I mean? About, you know, coming for her man, my man. And now your man done left you, or you done left him because he cheating. And then to make matters worse, a video clip from the Shade Room happened to surface of Lil Meech going inside of a woman's apartment, and he claims he was going to get groceries. Now, this is from a Ring camera from a person who lives across the hall, I'm assuming. And I guess this video is what sealed the deal for Summer Walker. Now, listen. He said he was going to get groceries, right? Girl, first of all, ain't a bag in sight, number one. Number two, I did check the timestamps, and he was only in there for like 17 minutes, number two. But number three, why is you going into this lady's house? Who is this lady? You know what I'm saying? Like, who is this lady? But, you know, Lil Meech with his lame ass had something to say. He wanted to step into the Shade Room and say and make a comment because, you know, he said it wasn't what it seemed. Okay, Meech, well, what was it? Let's hear what Meech got to say.
I can't help my cousin bring the bags in the house. Went to the grocery store, man.
You see this? This is what I'm talking about. And, you know, I feel kind of bad for profiting off her pain. And not really, I am profiting because I'm going to monetize this video. But ultimately, I can't feel too bad because, girl, you like started this. Instead of you taking your L in peace, you know what I'm saying? Or even taking your L and just saying, yeah, I found out he ain't worth a dime. You had to bring another female in it to make yourself look better or feel better. You know, I don't like women like that. There's a lot of women like that out there that have to bring another girl down because they down. And it's just disgusting. It's almost like you have to make another girl feel bad because you do. Or you have to bring another girl down to lift yourself up. And that's the lowest self-esteem people that I've ever seen. At the end of the day, child, whatever they did, it didn't take long. And you probably know why more than us. But ultimately, girl, your man is outside. You know what I'm saying? Helping people with groceries that don't exist. Now, some other people stepped into the Shade Room. And, you know, 50 got the boys beefing over there down at the power industry and all of that. So Michael Rainey Jr., he plays Ghost little boy, what's his name? Tyreek. And Tyreek, you know, they already had their little ongoing beef. So he stepped in and said, I knew phone them wasn't lying. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is like having a whole key about this. Well, it wasn't only him. Also, his sidekick slash partner who plays in the series with him, Giovanni Polo, I think that's his name. But anyway, he ended up coming in saying, when they look up your phone number at the grocery store, but your membership not coming up, girl, they is trolling. Do you hear me? They is trolling, and as they should, because I think Meech has gotten beside himself. I feel like Meech really think he's somebody he's not. Boy, you is your daddy's son. And you just play him on a series. The people ain't really tripping off of that. But you think it get that bad. But then his own sidekick in his series, BMF, who plays his brother, Da Vinci, he said, yo, leave me out of this. But I think he was helping his cousin with groceries. Because he's responding to somebody posting saying, this can't be Meech. He a minor. Girl, y'all remember when he was caught in the airport and they caught him with that weapon, that blicky, and he was like, oh, no, sir, that's not mine. I'm a minor. Girl, they is trolling. They is trolling. But, you know, honestly, and I'm going to be completely honest. I feel bad for her a little bit. I feel like I would feel worse for her if she didn't, like I said, try to bring other women down while she's down. But ultimately, you have negative energy around you. And that's probably why a lot of your relationships don't work, Summer Walker. Summer Walker, you done went paid for you a little body or whatever. You know, you're built like a Barbie doll. You look very plastic, but you're built like a Barbie doll. You know what I'm saying? You're a beautiful girl. Beautiful dress, beautiful gowns, beautiful. She got a beautiful voice. I ain't gonna take that from her. She has a beautiful voice. But ultimately, you have to ask yourself why you be in the situations that you in. You really have to start looking in the mirror saying, well, why is this happening to me? Why does this keep happening to me? And I don't think you're a bad person, but it's something about your aura. It's something about your essence. It's something about your je ne sais quoi, if you rather, that is very off-putting. And I'm seeing it through the phone. So I'm imagining being around you. Yeah, girl, you got a lot to deal with, Fat. And you got 3 churn and 3 baby daddies. Not baby daddy shaming, but goddamn, girl, get it together. I'm glad Meech ain't knock you up, girl, please. Oh Lord, this was a lot going on. So y'all keep Summer Walker in y'all prayers. You know, say one for Summer. You know, she seemed like she going through it. Cause Meech said he was getting the groceries. Did he say he was eating them or getting? Girl, let me get off this doggone line. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all thought or what y'all think about this whole situation with Summer Walker, because, you know, she's going through it. Y'all, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see y'all hoes later. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.